some reason the stream cut. Should be working now. Here's you. Open again. Okay, hopefully it shouldn't do that again. That was weird. Alright. Talk to Hoshimi Miyabi at the hand office. Hollowbringer stuff was sent to Section 6. Let's head to the hand office and talk to Hoshimi Miyabi about this. Let's go! Ooh. Yanagi Files? Harumasa! And Sakaku. Hello! Can I speak with you too? No, I can't. Today's training. Miyabi, you're here. Zhu Yuan has already told me about the current situation. We have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I heard he had a notebook. I heard he had some tape recordings. I'll go that one first. There are indeed a few tapes. They're all here. My colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meetings, minutes, and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow's Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. There's one that's heavier than the others. There might be something hidden inside. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that seems to be an encrypted message within. I see, this must be the reason for its weight. How can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. Tune the signal to repair it. When tuning the green signal, blah blah blah. Rhythm game! 3, 2, 1. Boom! 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 And boom! S rating! You did it, as expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. What secret? Sakaku wants to know. Sakaku, you are a child. Zhu Yuan, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer inside. Let's listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth. Alright, let's get started. The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing. I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals. Right after that, I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but... in the thick of all that fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. What's that over there? You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise. I've seen a miracle! Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this. The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Zhu Yuan, in particular, looks crestfallen. Are you okay, Zhu Yuan? Don't be sad. Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... well, at least now I know the reason why he changed. What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle. I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them. But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events? It's possible that both are true. Like, if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others. And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltus. Because he witnessed a miracle. That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point. But it still exceeds the limits of what we know. In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltus. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads. I never expected the investigation to lead to this, but what exactly are the Exaltus plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Then I'll think about the next steps. Oop. Sakaku is reading ABC handwriting books. That is adorable. It just goes to show how much of a child she really is. Exit. Leaving the hand building. Leave. Let's go! Welcome, play it again. Where's my car? Get to my car, get to my car, get to my car! Thank you very much. Business car. And now we will be going to the video store. Oh, Vivian! I've been waiting for you for quite some time. Hello, Vivian. We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu. You know about that? I only just heard about it. How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself. Because I've been watching you this entire time. Creepy! I know many things, but unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings. Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind? Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after. What do you mean by they? The Exaltus, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltus and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more on that until you officially agree to work with me. Fine. Still not sure. Alright, I agree then. Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you? No, I can't fight. I'm a proxy after all. Nope, I can't fight. As expected. Not to worry, you're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Faithing can fight in the hollows. Hang on, what did you just say? Your darling, Lord Phaethon? That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him. Actually, I'm... I'll be honest. You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon. You're an outstanding proxy, that's true, but Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life. You hope to become just like him, right? She is going to Lulu! You're right, I am a fan of Phaethon. Fine, you're right, I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon. Then we're fellow fans. Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now. You're talking with Phaethon, you don't realize it! After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listened to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour? Oh my, once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news. I was so caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I find out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. How did you know we were proxies? Because I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job, and I know many secrets. Little vampire lady, you are very suspicious. Since we've agreed to work together, what's the deal with you and the Exaltist? I must foil the Exaltist scheme. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltist. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. I will see you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltist in detail. Belle, are you sure you want to head straight into the hollow? Maybe we can use the old method and connect to Eos instead. That would be the safer option. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Let's just go in. Don't worry, I have you with me. If you insist, Belle, all right then. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I still worry. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Vivian will protect me. I'll protect you too. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood and meet her. Yes! Parking lot! Let's go, let's go, let's go, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go, go, go. Let us go to the Wild West! Ah, the Wild, Wild West. It's bigger than you. It's beautiful here. Sand, dust bunnies! Tumbleweeds! Tumbleweed, 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 tumbleweed! Go, 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 go! Oh, Trigger's here. Amy! Foxy, you're here too? I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you two doing here? What are you two doing here? And still in that outfit, Andy? I'm here to investigate that incident. You recall the incident you experienced with Andy and Trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them. I'm going to have to do that because I do not remember doing the event with them, unfortunately. Was this not supposed to be where I was supposed to go? Because I feel like I might have messed up. I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything's completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit. We all have to move on someday. I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Fine, who's this young lady? Oh, so this is what I'm supposed to do, okay. Her name is Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves. Anby, one of the Cunning Hares, most powerful members, and Trigger, an Oval Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. You know us? Looks like someone's done her homework. Is it because of the proxy? You're both practically celebrities, and because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridan. I see. Seems you're handling your work well. Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now. You're going into a Hollow, Proxy? Plan on going in like that? Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the Hollows. You shoot a wink at Anby and Trigger, who both notice your signal, and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears. Is this gonna be Caesar? Be Caesar. No, not Caesar. Oh, aren't you that lady from before, at the auction? Hello, didn't expect to see you again, young lady. Oh, why is she crying? What is going on? What was that about? Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed. Are you okay, Vivi? What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay? It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then what are you doing here? Don't worry, I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone. Don't tell me you're my contact for intel. That's me, Andy from Silver Squad, I presume. Pleasure to meet you. Alright, I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Anby here, so if you'll excuse me. Sienna steps to the side with Anby as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. You aren't looking so good. Everything okay? I can tell you later, but not right now. That's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it. Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us? It's fine by me, but didn't you say you were investigating something? It's fine. There's no rush, right, Master Proxy? Yes, there's no rush. Sure. Let's all go together. It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find her missing item more quickly. Thank you. Push the button, bang bang! Or pull the lever. Lever, 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 lever. Phoebe! Why did you suddenly decide to help Cien? I thought you didn't really like her. Roxy, do you believe in fate? I believe you said before about the chosen one. I do. I see, I've always thought about a predetermined fate. It's a very sad thing. Roxy, actually, no, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollow. Let's go, let's go, let's go, 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 let's go, let's go, let's go, go, go. When Soldier and B0 attacks hit an enemy, they apply the Silver Star mark and charges the target. For every 1/3 of a charge, the enemy receives 1 stack of White Thunder, stacking up to 3 times. When the enemy has White Thunder, press to activate. Quickly dash forward, slashing through enemies and dealing multiple hits of electro damage. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. So what is it you all plan to do here? Oh, she's got some cool-looking swords. We're here to look for something, too. Something extremely important. I'm waiting until they finish speaking. New Eridu's future may depend on it. Okay, looks like they're done talking. Let's go! Slash him away! Shoot! 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 Ooh, that's actually pretty cool! Bam! Go away! 2 more enemies. Multiple hits of electro damage. Multiple hits of electro damage. Let's go, Trigger! Let's go, Trigger! Looks like it's doing some decent damage at least, but not enough to really kill right away, so switch to enemy from max damage. Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating? Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it. Raja. Yeah. Silver and Bay! Strike them all! Stay back! Stay back! You're not allowed to come close. Now I will do this. Take the bullet! How are you barely taking damage? You should be taking buttloads of damage. How are you barely taking anything? Yes, the animations in this game are lovely. Snipe! Proxy, let's use our fissure to head to the next location. Oh, shit. Okay. Fissure! Go in. Go into the fissure. Oh, what the? What are you? Oh, okay. This is the place. So what is it that you're looking for? A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all the stuff here. Sure, I'll start looking. I'll go with you. I'll stay here with her then. Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way, and sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be happy if my daughter grows up to be as capable as you. Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. My condolences. Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. So who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstance, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Ambi is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't rely on any keepsakes, and I don't need those to remember him. It's much better in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. Vivian and Sienna step away and discuss something in private. Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Aww. I feel sorry for her. We must find that ring! Find some. What the fuck was that? What the hell is going on here? What the? You find some food in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Roxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Do I really look like I want to eat these leftovers? You actually do, just a little bit. What the hell did you just do? Neither do I. Suspicious item. You find a plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it. When did you go through it? Ooh, a chest. It's pretty cute. Inside. Find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open, peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would have put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that your main concern? It's a fancy lunchbox? Its owner is safe and sound. You find some scattered oil barrels. After careful searching, you find nothing resemble the ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find a so-called ring? What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back. What's wrong with you? You seem worried for a while now. I'm worried about Sienna. Her location should still be safe. I hope so. Come on, die already, damn it! Thank you. Would the ring be in that gas tank? Good thing this gas tank is empty. What happened to her? By the time you recover, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully. Her vital signs are gone. What happened? I guess this was her final scam. Shortly before, there's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out. I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick, don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scanned my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a whole corrupted soul from Raven Law Control. Once some time has passed, please take my corrupted body out of the home. That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only bought the Ravenlock's home. A pity, yes, but it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them. What makes you think that will help? I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. It's just something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. This is why Vivian was crying, I bet. She must have ended up seeing something. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid. After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment. She was betting that we'd help her. So you were aware of this the whole time? Yes, because I saw it. Vivian falls silent for a moment, as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see. It's all that kid's fault! She's serious, jinx. I always try to avoid her. Otherwise she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again. Prophecy, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry. What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth. How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around. If only she would just disappear. I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry. After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities. It's not your fault. Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters. I can tell it's never been easy for you. Thank you. No matter what, I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone. I feel so sorry for her. So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes. Every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Sienna said that the compensation for the Ravenlock family's Hall of Corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. Though it's hard to imagine a notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe he wants to improve his reputation? Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with cops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward. Proxy, do you believe the future can be changed? That's kind of an out-of-the-blue question. Let me think. I think it can. Is that so? Open the chest! In my memory, this has happened countless times. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't they even have a sliver of happiness? Shock! 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 Electrify, bitch! Yeah. Proxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead. Slide, baby, slide! Ooh, we're on a motel now. Oh, Matt. It is a mech. It is a mech. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stun, stun, stun. Yeah. Take the burst. Take the burst. Take the damage, take the damage. Why can't I move? I'm surprised I still have not taken damage yet. Stop with the bullshit! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! You can't do shit! Too bad I'm not using Vivian, because I like using my main team. Would you put that damn shield down, boy? You are not allowed to have no shield. I will shoot you in the asshole of the machine. I think it's about time. We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on. Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything goes well for you. Trigger and believe. Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask. Let's wait until you feel comfortable telling me. I'm curious about your story, Vivian. But we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I can wait. You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy, and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand. I don't mind. Why would I be offended? That's just who you are. Besides, Vivian, we're friends. I've always considered this ability a curse. Well, taking into consideration that, as you said, the only thing you actually see is negative stuff, I can understand why you'd see it as a curse. But look at it from the other side of the coin. You know what to expect. If you can discern when it's happening, you have the power to change it. You have the power to control the future. I think it's a gift. It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift. Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look. According to previous clues, what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine. Did you hide shit in the vending machine, you fucking weirdo? Found it, the vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there. Why the... Oh, good, I'm getting an answer to this, but this makes no damn sense. That's the intel... Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot? Anyway, let's look around first. You search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
ブリンガーの遺物
Looks like it isn't here.
ここにはないようですね。この自販機に隠されているかもしれま
Let's
せ
try
んね。
this vending machine.
では
Might be the one we're looking for. I knew it. There must be. Don't tell me we're doing this again! I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bringers belong. What could they be? You search the vending machine in front of you thoroughly. Still nothing.
変ですね。
Strange. There's nothing here. Oh, wait. Cheers. Give me my reward.
こちらの自販機もなかなか怪しいのです。
This vending machine looks a little suspicious too. Proxy, I have a feeling. Bringers belongs are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us. I believe you. Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine and still find nothing. Just as you are about to give up, you kick the vending machine by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Wow, Master Proxy, so this is how it's done? You're leagues ahead of professional intelligence purpose. All I did was kick a machine! Oh, shit. What are you doing here? Bringer's notebook, old and worn looking. Seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down.
間違いありません。
This is it.
このノート
This notebook is what Bringer left behind.
書かれてい
But I
る
don't
こと
know
は
what these markings
なん
are.
と
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange, yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease. Why, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your
ど
lives.
うしてのこのこ出てきたのです。
I would have protected the Proxy even if you hadn't appeared. I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength. Wait a minute, companion? So you two know each other?
待って、今
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other?
すみません。
Apologies, I didn't have a chance to mention it before. Doing that thing with your hands, putting them together like that is making you look way too cute.
私は怪盗
I'm actually part of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate Mockingbird. That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction, thanks to some help from Vivian backstage. So you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage.
その時コレクションを落札
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with
警
things.
告したはずなのです。
I've warned you before, you can't rely on appearances. Don't worry, Master Proxy. We didn't have any ulterior motives here. As you probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thief syndicate in New Eridan that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show. Kinda makes sense, but like Khan
で
said,
もライカーさん、
like I said, you're very dangerous and we should be careful. Then I imagine he also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long, outstanding and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like
私
yourselves.
たちには
We need your abilities. Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in the world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from top splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales, and thus Mockingbird was born. We take from these who have far more than they deserve, and give it to those who deserve to have more. Oh, so you're basically the new hairdo version of fuck, what was it called again? Fuck. Was it Robin? I know I don't know much when it comes to movies. It's this guy steals from the rich, gives to the poor. I forget what the fuck his name was. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice. I agree. You do have a point. I can agree with that. Robin Hood! I think. Thank you, Event. I knew if anyone you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hand to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of the sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out. I need some time to think about it. How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you? He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from PubSec or HSO. Well, if those are the terms, you've got a deal. If you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal. Great, it's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you. Fancy collectible. Added to the workbench. A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value? Considering it's a souvenir commemorating our first time working together. For now, we'll look carefully through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up. After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others returned to the video store. Oh, I'm actually you. I'm actually Hugo. I will admit, he does look pretty fucking cool. If I ever get a chance, he looks like someone I would like to cosplay as. Hello, my dear Vivian. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? Oh shit! I was using a Hugo voice for Vivian, I think. My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. So you actually own a gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been acting oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. Finding intermediary Casey? Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. I assume you've finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed and spread the word about it in the circle. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see, those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they'll all be looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for your kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. Let's meet at Lumina Station. No. You don't look like the right person. Hold on. Is it this guy? When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, "In which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman?" The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception. But the raven has already flown away with the answer. I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hoffman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks, I knew it kind of... Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am... Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at that auction. That Robe of Heroes stunt. Can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him, too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. You'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget the Ravenlock's family's in bed with those exotic lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how's Lycon doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine, good work. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. Students? Ellen Joe? Excited students. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Thompson remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even a mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't that mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really, but what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within, if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished. Just like how creation requires destruction. Oh wow, that's a reference from a DBS manga. Why do I keep saying DBC? Where Beerus is trying to teach Vegeta how to handle destruction, so... That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. Ha! Beerus! If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. I'm not sure where he went. I think he probably had to go and do something, if not take a nap. True. Who would turn down money? It's almost time for the meeting with Hawkman. Time to go. Let us go, Hugo! Steph. Your invitation has been confirmed, esteemed guest. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Enter the suite! Let me in! Arrogant man. You, the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Move out of the way, you damn NPCs! Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Haha, worry not. I stand here because I have precisely enough leverage. Oh, damn it. Give me my food. You had better. How about it? Will you work with me? Alright. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're at. I am Mockingbird. So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone. Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core. And what do you want in return? Wealth, glory, power, the things everyone else in the world wants. I want them too. Not confident as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, these are all things you can give me. then you certainly come to the right place.
我が一族は今、大いなる計画を準備している。これがなった暁には、トップスにおける
My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly
そ
improve.
の時には、お前にも席を用意している。戸様の人間である以上、
At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
ハルトマン殿、どうやら誤解しておられるようだ。
Mr. Hart, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family.
実は、俺個人の名義で画廊など
In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for
ついては
itself.
俺をトップスへ推薦していた
I
だ
was
きたい。
hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
お前、トップスに加わりたいだと。
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and... Just answer me. Yes or no? I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
いいだろう。
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core
申し訳
first.
ないが、それは正
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe. A place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
そういうことであれば、
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbirds, right? Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world. You do make a valid point. In that case, you have a deal. I appreciate your trust. Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. All right. See you later, Mr. VHS. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp. Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck. As an outsider, it's a real honor. By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
もし首を縦に振るのを渋るようなら、どうと別れさせてやるまでだ。
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too. No, you won't. Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things by add for someone like you. All right. Let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next. That's him. He's the one who killed Serena. Serena. She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? And that's how he repays her? That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes. Young Hugo. Father, we have to punish him. Serena had been ranked ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her waters so he could pass her. Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago. Hugo, did you do all this? Yes, it was me. I killed her. He admitted it, father. He must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us. Why don't we reunite him with Resetina then? Nobody would ever know. Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir. But it's all over now and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve. But father, before this, I was number one. As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser. Even if it's by the smallest margin, there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family. Yes, I understand. I'm sorry. Damn, Hugo, you got one fucked up past. That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon it'll all be over. On the other side, after Hugo leaves, Roxy, you look like you have something to say. About that Chosen. Well, truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy, in other words, chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. You arrive at Lumina Square with Vivian. Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful, but now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. They were jealous of you. You have a gift and you are beautiful. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyous things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. Again, I couldn't do anything at all. So I was really happy when he said my abilities weren't a curse, a gift.
嬉しかったのです。ありがとうございます。
Thank you,
パキ
Roxy.
さん、あなたに出会えて
I'm so glad to have
本
met
当
you.
に良かったのです。それに、パエ
You're also a fan of Lord Faithful. It's like you were fated to me. Again, I am fated! I wonder if she ever actually does realize it. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like I don't need to worry about anything. It can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happens to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye color, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. Just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because that family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up getting Lycon, and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness till Lycon's betrayal. What's your take on Hugo? I imagine that I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself, something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I have to wait. Wait and trust him. After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. Oof, that was an interesting portion of the story. Open the door, Big Mo! Hi, Wise. Mel, you came home late today. I had a chat about life with a friend. Looks like you had a nice chat. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Well, Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon, Andy, whom we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? Vivian and the others will protect me. Alright, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. You're about to enter immersive storytelling mode. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Continue. After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. ICBB! Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twin. Let's head there together. Bees call Ballet Twins. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where is my cow? Pretty cool if the rest of Victoria Housekeeping was here as well. Baby! It appears for the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, because we're fellow fans. Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy. You're right. For sure. Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch. Does Phaethon really have merch? Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like for starters. It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of all of it. This chick would be a yandere! I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon has used. The music playlist they recommended, I organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance. I appreciate that. Bella, get creep the fuck out! Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he has some preparations to do before entering the hall. I wonder how that's coming along. They are taking forever. They are taking forever. Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Some old routine. Shopping first. Not time to stock up on chocolate. Really? Chocolate? Really? Hugo. Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in a bag. Thank you. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Lycon! Yes! Hugo! Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us at this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. All right, I'm short on time, so I'll be off. Enjoy your shopping. Buy supplies. Buy some emergency medication. JC Pharmacy. Guess I'd stick to the ones I'm used to. At this moment, a familiar figure appears once again. You know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Time is short, there's no point in avoiding you. I shall suck it up and deal with your crazy ass. 2 non-W engines on 6th Street. Special event. This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you were actually stalking me. If I was stalking you, you would never even know. Overconfident as always, you haven't changed at all. We just make it a habit to check the state of our porpoises prior to college. Thanks for that little reminder, I almost forgot. Didn't expect you to let me join. What else could I do? Master Proxy would have hesitated on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversations like this, without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird. Indeed, that was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace. He must have known about his condition for some time, even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given any thought yet? You mean about our guild for phantom thieves? Yeah, it's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he? I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then? How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicry, for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on missions. Oops, I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then. No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on the next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference. No, it does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. Sorry about that. I had to have a short conversation with someone real quick. Ow, fuck my hair! I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles. Damocles? However it's pronounced. Hanging over everyone's head, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. I did not mean to make that sound like a song line. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it, however we can, and change things in our own way. But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives, that's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you? Of course I remember. All right, I promise. That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths. I'm good for my word, you must trust your fellow companion. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day Mockingbird will officially start flying! Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol. The symbol is what your first order of business was. Not let's go and get home to make sure we actually have a base ready. Let's go and, I don't know, start a mission to find clientele. No. Your first order of business was a symbol. You and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. Looks like we're all here again. Hugo, you're late. Do forgive me, someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time. Alright, other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems that Miss Amby is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. Pleasure to meet you, I'm Hugo. Hello, the proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So before entering the hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltus. These could be the treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now. What team do I get? Oh, Lycon. Lycon and Andy. That's an interesting one. I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here. Oh, are you familiar with this place? More familiar than you, it seems. Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action? Ethereal bastard! Andy! Ow, shit, my hair. Better smack them with that. Ice! Electrification! Ow! I'm taking damage. Okay, first fight done. Let's go, baby! BB!
行く手を阻まれるのはどうも尺に触る。蹴破っても構わないな。
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust it down? Try.
プロ騎士様。
That's Roxy, we need to find a power source to activate the door. The generator room should be nearby. Over here. Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw. Well, duh. We were working in this place before. Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked. Don't tell me Victoria's housekeeping's high and mighty independence can't even fix a simple circuit. I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuits before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow. Just leave that problem to me. Well, I just sent an image of the circuit diagram to your phone. Check the receipt. Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing the circuit. I've organized circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way you've done before. Yay! Fun game. Okay. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And boom! Done. Special event. The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door. Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. Getting that circuit diagram in theory, there's only one person who can ever do that. Could it be Lord Phaethon? Possible. There's no way. Then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure, and you're a good person, but could you really be Lord Phaethon? That's me. Me. Sorry, I just never had a chance to tell you. Even though we tried to tell you and you didn't listen! Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon, I'm your biggest fan for years now. She's nerding out in the middle of a mission. Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you, I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo? And let's wait until we're out of the hollow first. Anything you want, we just gotta get out of the hollow first. Oh, okay, sorry, I guess I got a little too excited. Yes, you did! Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much. If I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same. We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat. No, it is not, but Vivian started that chit-chat! The door's finally open. I would not be surprised if I hear her completely gushing and nerding out in this mission now. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is a proxy. She's already nerding out when combat is starting. If this is a dream, I never want to wake up. Go! Get the damage! Get the damage! Get the damage! Get the damage! Get the damage, get damage, get the damage, get damage. The fissure over there should lead us to our destination. There are more ethereals around. Please be careful, Lord Phaethon. Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past. I've matured. You call this mature, you're just pretentious. Call it what you will. I am strong! Yeah, baby. I am powerful. I shall not be stopped. A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority. I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. I am getting distracted by the conversation. Because I am taking so much unnecessary damage right now. Ooh. Okay, there's that thing down. I think this Ambi is a hell of a lot better than normal Ambi. It's like normal Ambi chilled out heavily. But Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water? She is nerding out so fucking much, it's funny. Thank you for your concern, I'm fine. Her nerding out is freaking hilarious. You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism. Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all three smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time. So we gotta cover 3 different places. So we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing. We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy. I can take care of one myself. That leaves the last one to me, then. You should go with you. What's this supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunningham? I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. Good chance for you guys to build some rapport. Andy's got a point, Hugo. Just go with Lycon. She's saying that because she just wants to hurry up and go with friggin' Proxy. You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian? Yes, she does! Huh? That's not it. Okay, it's all decided then. Sounds like a plan, it's all decided. If Master Proxy says so, then sure, but... Lycon, you better not slow me down. I really want to recommend you 2 movies for a crash course on teamwork. So if there are no objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. You really enjoy posing as a leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only lead. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't, Miss Andy. Lord Phaeton, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? She is funny. I love her so much right now. I'm fine, let's keep moving. As the proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Yes, friends, let's go. Let us begin this journey of friendship. Lord Phaeton, there are too many ethereals here. I'll leave that door to you. Don't worry, I will take care of these ethereals. I will not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaeton. Oh, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Fuck, I fucked it up. Restart. There we go. I got it! Go to the end! Oh, I love Vivian. I love her so much. Sure enough, Lord Phaeton and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaeton. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I? I'm real. Chill. No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand. Not only is Lord Phaeton incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaeton fan until my very last breath. Why do you like Phaeton so much? Nothing to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Phaeton so much, Vivian? Lord Phaeton is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who... Oh! Okay, so she idolizes very deeply. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. It's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much. Thanks for your support. Who's not? Thank you for your loyal support. I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaeton makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. Sure, Andy will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as far as you on Lycon, I just hope they don't get into a fight with each other. Andy baby is fighting on her own. I will not take damage! I will not take damage! Nope, I took damage already. Fuck! I must murder these bastards for hurting me! Hit, 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 hit! No, 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 no! Hit me, baby, one more time! I should not have said that. The final step is to upgrade this console, just like in the movies, bringing down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with the others now. Meanwhile, like on Hugo's side, the two of them are fighting each other. So we have to cooperate to solve this problem. Huh, that's a real shame.
ここでお前と争うつもりはない。プロ騎士様やビビアン様のいるもう一箇所にできるだけ早く合流しなければならないんだ。
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Broxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post haste. What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other for the proxy. Now I expect you to keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart. Lycon is silent for some time, seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago. Wanted to speak to me alone? I know you and Hugo are thick as thieves, but don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you. Did something happen with him? He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me, reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters because I can overpower him easily. I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him. What do you mean? He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up, it's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good, hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage, a curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives, but they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting, and the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss. Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy? I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart, that he won't give in to hatred and ambition, that he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now, you must hold his chain tight, to restrain him, to stop him, and when necessary, to choke him. Back to the present, after a bout of not-so-happy cooperation, Lycon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism. You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you, not me. I would never betray my companion. I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath. That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it. But you know that path will lead you the wrong way. Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong? I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one. Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon.
俺を殺せるのも俺を救えるのも
There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me. He is fucking arrogant as fuck. Why were you just in the air again? What is up with Vivian in cutscenes? After a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. I can't believe we were the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. For perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Phaethon and I, coming in first place is to be expected. Shouldn't last place treat everyone else? Alright, fair enough. Once we complete this mission, I'll treat the proxy to a meal. Since when did we agree to a race? Everyone, the location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
これはまた轟音だな。この先で何かが起きているのか。
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
ここでお待ちください。私が見てまいります。
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
エーテリアス。それも複数いると思う。念のため私も行くわ。
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
ビビアン、お前も行って。内観から目を離すなよ。隙を見て、俺たちを市長に売り渡すかもしれないからな。
そのようなことはいたします。ですが、もしビビアン様がお望み
Worried he might outsell us to the mayor if left alone. I'd never do that, but if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
じゃあ、私も行く。
Okay, then I'll go with you. Why do you look so nervous? I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness. Shit's funny. If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me. Okay, alright. Vivian stumbles off with Lycon as if in a daze. So how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon? You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you? Sharp as always, but of course I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special. You asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Not only that, you asked Vivian and Lycon to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me? Can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you, whether you're Phaethon or just Proxy. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. A strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope, I beg you, please, keep her safe. Hang on, what's that supposed to mean? Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her, she should stay along someone who walks in the light, like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day, we'll go our separate ways. Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly? You've probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily. as I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath, and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died, all because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't agree with that. Is that so? I see you have your own beliefs. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is in this world. Someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you. I apologize also. You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. I hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me. This is a really impacting story. What is this? Looks like a... Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice. It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up. If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble. Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltus must have a way to revive them. That's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas, I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster, likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all new Eridu. We have to get rid of these sacrifices. Then let's find a way to get rid of them. You can't let the Exaltists have them. Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids, you won't be the ones to keep it. Annoying old man, why is he here? I advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady. You're from the Ravenlock family, so it was that face. I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter. It seems your goal was to sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice. As expected of a wolf tyrant, you are very perceptive. That's right, all thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly. My ex-partner? I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true. Hugo takes one step forward and walks over to Hartman's side. You deceiving bastard! Wait, Hugo, what do you mean? I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures. What did you offer him? Everything we know about the sacrifice, plus the core itself. But why? It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that? No, impossible. Promise to help me investigate the Exaltus. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring just a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie? You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye. What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing. Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do to extract that sacrifice behind me. Over my dead body! Oh, you annoying bitch! But he did just say something very important. Basically, everybody lies. To deceive someone else, that must deceive your allies. To truly fool your enemies, you must be able to fool your allies. Which he is doing quite well, so I'm hoping this is a trick! Nope, not taking that damage. And you can die. They took it! They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them have it. No, we cannot let them have it! Hartman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with. You guys are such a pain! Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now. Did we? I don't remember. What? I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours? What's that supposed to mean? I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you succeeded, I'm here to tell you it's all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then. You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about. You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock. That's impossible. You're part of our family? I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you. I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it! I could have sworn you were already... My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint, I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family. You're a bastard! You have no right to inherit the family! That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim. Edmund, that's impossible! You weaseled your way to Top's inner circle? Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you. This can't be. You don't know the family's real secret. I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You've never even stood a chance. Damn it! This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time. Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again. You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the exaltists. You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interest, be it intel or the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund. Why? I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes. Even if that means selling your soul to the devil. You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices. That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu, and that's exactly what Tops wants to see. That happens, countless people will die. I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top, and then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh, and persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it. It's not too late for you to stop. You can still walk away from this. This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles, it's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past. Not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters. Don't become the kind of person you hate. Even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate. Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes to slay the dragon, you must first become one, with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sin. I will become the Abyss. Oh, hell the fuck no! Not on my watch. Gotta keep the rhythm. Gotta keep the rhythm. Gotta keep the rhythm. Fuck up the rhythm. Come on, get the damage, get the damage, get the damage. Oh, fingers are cramping up. Fingers are cramping up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Hugo, die! Oh, that was close. Next. Alright, you got me. Too bad. I have my own methods. What are you doing? Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core or your precious faith. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
コアは返すのです。ですから。
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
実に残念だ。
What a shame.
この後に及んで、
Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
命は尊いんだろう。殺意が
What's the
湧いて
matter?
きたのではないか。
Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious?
いい加減。政治
Drop your foolish facade! I knew it, you! Inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one. Kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor! No!
プロ騎士様、
Master
ご
Prox,
ざいませんか。
are you okay? Are you hurt? And without things take a turn like this.
私は大丈夫だよ。パエトン様。
Oh, Faith, I'm sorry.
ヒューゴがまさか。
I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry. Something isn't
今ま
right.
でヒューゴと一緒に。
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like that like the Rex type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye. Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time. Finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's
ヒ
there.
ューゴは。
Hugo,
下
he...
はフォローでございます。もしお望みとあれば、人を手配して。
That's a hollow down. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
私個
That
人
is a
の
mess.
率直な
To be
意見
frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal.
当然。私
I
に隠
do
してい
hate
ること
that
は
he's
腹が
keeping
立ってい
things
ます
from me. But all these years, Hugo's been like family to me.
私はきっと。
I believe he's still with us. Yeah, perhaps he's still
私も
alive.
実はヒューゴがまだ生きてる
Me
んじゃ
too.
ないかって。
There's a chance he's
申し
still
訳ござ
alive.
いませんが、ヒューゴが生きている可能性はございません。私はこの手で。
It's impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
みんな少し。
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but just so you know, Harkin's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos. Sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't ping attention to him.
私もよ。
But, same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. He will pay for what he did
私
today.
も後ほど市長閣下に報告いたします。
I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with
すべ
this.
て終
Well
わったこと
then,
ですし、
now that it's all over, let's head back. Meanwhile, not far away stands a mysterious figure.
また一つ彼女も
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be
始ま
close
り
on
の
this.
主が
May the
我らを
Creator
導きくだ
guide us. Fear,
苦痛、
suffering,
絶望、
despair,
そして、
destruction. That's
私に見えた
that's the future I see. Lord, faith in me. After exiting the hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. But for some reason, she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Faith, and I'm fine. Just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. Yeah. I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could easily have taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. And to deliberately use you as a hostage. But I don't think he ever intended to harm you. What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. And that business with the sacrifice. Maybe there's something deeper. More terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but... Lord Faithin, can I stay at the video store for a few days? don't want to be alone right now. Of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? Bury your tears with the past. Oh boy, that was a tough quest. Okay, so now I go to bed. So much has happened, my head is a mess, better get some rest. Okay, tell me one more then. You rest comfortably and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Okay, I think right there is a good spot to stop this for now. We finally finished off this chapter, and tomorrow I will do the next portion. So with that, I'm sure no there wasn't many people, if anybody watching, but to anyone who chooses to watch this video in the future, if you made it this far, thank you for watching.